What's good with y'all, man? Welcome back. It's been a minute. I just wanted to encourage some people today. If you grew up in the time that I grew up in, whether that's currently about to leave high school, or if you left high school within like the past 10 years, like maybe 30, 35 and under, you may be going through a similar life experience that I'm going through. Like seeing the world for what it is, understanding that this world ain't necessarily set up for us to succeed, and it's a lot of things set up to hinder us. And I just want to encourage some of y'all, because some of that stuff that we took in, or some of the information we took in, wasn't for our benefit, and it's not even stuff that's true. I came across a verse popped up in my head. It's Proverbs 18:16. It says, a man's gifts make room for him and brings him before great men. So, my people, young, old, whoever you may be, you have a talent, you have a gift, you have a purpose that God put you on this earth to do. And if you send somebody out on an assignment, you're not going to send them unprepared. Now, not every gift is something that, we've just been given straight up. Some of them we have to cultivate through work. And I think the neglect of doing said work could hurt us, because we grew up in a time of social media. As well as that, we have like a lot of dopamine hits that we can get to escape, if you will. If you use social media in the wrong light, or if you catch yourself envying or seeing the wins, because all of social media is only going to show you wins. You're not going to see the vulnerable or the bad side or the struggles that people go through on social media. Typically, like, that's not the stuff that goes viral usually, or that's not stuff that the algorithm pushes out to you. But everybody has different seasons that they go through, and if you're not able to recognize the season that you're in and embrace it for what it is, you could be harming yourself way more than you may even know. Like, think about it. If it's winter and you wear summer clothing like tank tops, swimsuits or whatever, and it's like snowing outside, you will harm yourself like badly, like beyond just cold. Like, you might end up with frostbite. Not a good time, not a comfortable time, and it won't make winter go through any faster. And on the flip side, when it's summer, you're not going to want to wear coats and layers of clothing, because you'll just sweat yourself out, overheat, and you might pass out. So when it comes to our lives, like knowing what season we're in, I think is very important, because you have gifts. Everybody has gifts. Don't get caught comparing your gift to somebody else's, because we're all unique. We may have a similar gift to somebody else, but there's also differences in it too, because nobody is built the exact same. Like myself, the type of people that I can connect with ain't the same people that you can connect with. We both game. We both may be the same skin color, but you may connect with a different group of people that I may not be able to connect with, and vice versa. So in that uniqueness, I think we should all at least take time to at least recognize what season we may be in and move accordingly. Another thing that I wanted to talk to y'all about is a verse in 1 Timothy chapter 4, verse 12. It says, "Don't let anyone look down on you because you are young, but set an example for the believers in speech, in conduct, in love, in faith, and in purity." I think we all have certain ambitions for life, whether that's selfless or selfish. And when you have talents or you have a light that's shining through you, people can see that. They can be intimidated by it, especially if it's has something to do with their well-being. Like, I've recently got a factory job. I can imagine if somebody has a talent or a gift for leadership, or if they had a gift for, managing others or being a person that people look up to, and there's currently somebody in that role, they can see the light that's coming off of you. And since it has something to do with their well-being, they may try to sabotage you, or they may try to talk down on you or downplay your ability. The Bible tells you this type of stuff is gonna happen. But I think a normal reaction would be like, if they throw salt, I'm gonna throw salt back, or I'm gonna find a way to get them back, or I just won't like them. But I think this verse gives you a great perspective on how you should act, because I think it's a little countercultural, as well as this. When you move in this light, I don't think there's any way for you to be viewed negatively by God and those around you. I think it'd just be publicly shown to whoever is looking down on you that they're doing an injustice to you. So just a little nugget on why I think you shouldn't go about it this way. But especially when you're young, like maybe you're 18, in high school still, and you have business ideas or endeavors. Older than that, like some people don't even get their first successful business till they're in their 40s. So you're my age or younger, and you have business ideas, or a little bit older, because I'm 25, and you have business ideas. You probably have family members who also had ambition too, and for one way or another, it may not have worked out for them. I'm telling you, as you're growing and as you're cultivating your gifts and as you're moving throughout this world, trying to better yourself and do stuff for your family, like that business that you thought of probably would benefit the person that, if they're in your family, probably would benefit them. But through the human nature, they may not be able to have that set in, like the uncomfortableness of knowing that they could have did better, or that you got blessed where they failed. Don't let people like that harm you. If you're a young person, you have business ideas, and it's being a real challenge for you to take off, maybe that's because you're the one that's going to break the cycle and free your family. But that doesn't mean for those who are looking down on you that you should hold that against them. Sometimes people just don't know any better themselves. So that's why you just set an example, because sooner or later they'll either come to their senses, and love doesn't always have to be close. You can love them from a distance, but one day they may come to their senses and they may see their wrongs and seek repentance with you or with God, and then try to make things better between the relationship that you have. But if not, then that's just between them and God. But don't let people affect you in that way to where you're not moving forward in life. But yeah, that's all I had for today, y'all. Stay blessed. Till next time.